What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel. And I told you guys, it's been a while, but I told you guys I would do a volume 2 of this and make it a new series. Maybe I'll do a volume 3, volume 4. However, of these I can do because I only have a limited amount of this stuff in the collection. But today we are doing cool Blu-ray and 4K collector's editions from around the world, volume 2. So I did my first volume, I think. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. Probably back in September or October, and I just showed you guys a bunch of really cool collector's editions from various labels, you know, overseas. If you're not in the States, then I consider anything not in the United States overseas. Now, if you're in Australia, if you're in the UK, if you're in Germany, then these are just releases that are local to you. But to me, they're from around the world. So we're going to talk about them here today. Before we get into it, though, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button and also comment down below, guys. Do you own any of these? What's your thoughts on these? Is this the first time you're seeing some of these? Look, guys, I'll do my best to maybe link some of this stuff. Now, you may not get like the super premium collector's box sets or anything like that, but if I see anything that I can link down below from these releases, I will do so. Now, let's just get into it, guys. Look, some of this stuff I've talked about, some of this stuff I've reviewed before on the channel, but it's always fun to just reminisce and bring it back up and talk about it again, you know, because there's new people here every day, new subscribers every day. Some of you guys don't even know I have this stuff. So that's why I make videos like this. Let's talk about the first one. This movie is like just so special to me. I love this movie so much. I've loved it since I was probably 7 when it came out. I think it came out in 92 or maybe it was 91 it came out, but Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. So this began my fandom of Kevin Costner, which continues today because my wife and I are currently watching Yellowstone. I didn't watch it when it first came on, but we're like right at the tail end of season 2 right now. But anyway, that's beside the point. Robin Hood has nothing to do with Yellowstone. Anyway, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Like this to me is still the best Robin Hood movie. And it's not even close. They've never come close to matching the greatness of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, or for that matter, the greatness of the Bryan Adams song that went along with it that played on the radio for like 5 years straight, I feel like. But this is such a great movie. I still love this film. It was so much fun to get to rewatch this because I think when this Arrow 4K came out, I had not seen the movie in a good 10 years. And this was a film that I watched on repeat over and over and over again when I was a kid. Such a great cast. You got Morgan Freeman in this film. You got Christian Slater. You got Alan Rickman in this film as the Sheriff of Nottingham. And I'm going to get myself in trouble here, but I like Alan Rickman in this film as the villain better than in Die Hard, okay? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me in the comment section, but I think he's so freaking good in this movie. But anyway, we're not supposed to be talking about the films here, guys. This is a video all about the cool like collectible packaging, right? Look at this artwork on this. And yes, this was an Arrow video release, and they do stuff in the United States, but this was a UK exclusive. And a lot of people thought that they would eventually do a version in the US. They have yet to do it, and this came out almost 3 years ago, I think, at this time. But as soon as I saw this one go up, like I knew I had to get this. There's nothing on the back, guys, because I just love this film so much. But you take it out of the box set. You got the original poster on the 4K case. You flip it on the back. Open this up, and you got some great special features in here as well. Audio commentaries. There's all kinds of good stuff in here, guys. You got some disc art. It's just the 4K in here, guys. And the thing you got to know about 4K, if you're buying overseas, like most 4Ks, 99.5% of 4Ks, unless you're Screen Factory, are region free. Like you can play them on any player. So if you have a 4K player, you're good to play all of these overseas 4Ks. It's the Blu-rays you got to worry about, which I do have some of those as well. Those are the ones that you usually will need region free players. But you got some nice art cards in here. Look at Alan Rickman. Just a stud right there in that picture. Kevin Costner, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, I freaking love this movie so much. You got a nice little booklet in here as well. Actually, no, this is not a booklet. What is this? This is like some kind of I don't know what this is, but it's in here. I was gonna say the booklet's on the side. But yeah, art cards, all kinds of stuff. I like to go through these because oftentimes, guys, look, I'm getting like so much in the collection. I don't have time to go back and like reminisce on this stuff. So like these videos is a good opportunity for me to go back and reminisce on some of these releases. I mean, it's a cool art style they went with there. And then you got the poster, which is the newly commissioned art. And then you got the original poster right there. So very cool stuff, guys. I just freaking love Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I love Robin Hood Men in Tights as well. I love the Disney animated version. Now, I know there's a classic one, and I haven't seen it. The one with Errol Flynn. I haven't seen that one yet, so I need to watch that at some point. But Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves is where it's at for me. That's the one I grew up with. That's my Robin Hood. Next up, guys, we've got a Species box set from 88 Films. Look at this thing, guys. Nice little metallic shine on here that changes colors. This is a badass 4-film box set of the Species films. Like, did I need all 4 Species films on Blu-ray? Hell yes, I did. Okay, do I need them all on 4K? Probably not. I got the first one on 4K from Screen Factory. In the transfer, like, I wasn't super impressed. So I'm like, you know what? I got this, you know, from 88 Films. I don't need to buy another Species film on 4K. But, yeah, you got the first Species right here. And the Species films are pretty fun. I haven't seen most of them in a while. I've only seen the first one recently just because of the 4K that came out. But you got some cool disc art on the inside. But I can't remember, like, what year 88 Films did this. But look, you got some art cards. Natasha Henstridge's in this movie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, cool stuff, guys. Art cards. I don't know if there's reversible artwork in here. There's not reversible, but there's like interior artwork on inside here. So that's pretty cool. But that's the first Species. You got Species 2, which did get a 4K last year, but I just chose not to get that. I was like, I don't need that. I don't need that crap. But in this one, you don't have cards. You got a poster. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Nice thick cardboard. The first Species poster. Then you got the newly commissioned artwork on the back. That's some good stuff, guys. That's some good Species goodness. Bam. Look at that. And I need to watch Species 2. It's been a while since I've seen that one. Even longer since I've seen Species 3. But yeah, there's Species 3. What's in here? You got some disc art. It's cool. They've got different stuff like in all the different cases. The first one they had art cards. Second one they had the poster. And in this one they've got a nice booklet. They got a nice booklet there that has some inappropriate material on it. I don't feel like I can show you, but I showed you anyway. Look at that. Look at the look of the species. What is that? I need to rewatch this one. Oh my goodness. I need to have me a Species-a-thon one day. Species. Is that how you say it? Species 3. And then you got the Species The Awakening. They couldn't even be bothered to call it 4. They just called it Species The Awakening. Nothing inside here but the disc. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I've seen Species 4. I'll be honest. I don't know. Maybe I rented it back in the day. But I know I've seen 1 through 3. I just don't know if I've seen 4. But that's a cool box set from 88 Films. They did a lot of cool box sets back in the day. I regret not getting the Urban Legend one, not getting the I Know What You Did Last Summer one. They released those, I think, either before or after this one. I can't remember. I think they did an Anaconda one as well. But Species was the only one. I got. I still don't know why. Really cool box set from Studio Canal of Basic Instinct, guys. Basic Instinct. So they have still yet to do a Basic Instinct in the States, a 4K in the States. These are all UK exclusives. They did a UK Steelbook, and then they did this UK box set right here. At least I think that's the case. Like everybody thought that Lionsgate was going to do a Basic Instinct Steelbook, and they still might. They still might. And look, guys, this is one that I haven't cracked open yet. So this will be a first time opening in this video of this box set. And I have the Basic Instinct 4K Steelbook. I have not watched this 4K yet. It's been a little bit since I seen Basic Instinct, so this is one I need to reminisce on for sure. You know, I just watched Sliver. Is that how you... No, Silver. Is it Silver or is it Sliver? It's Sliver, right? I can't remember because the building, the shape of the building. I keep like mistaking that and getting that title wrong, but I just watched Sliver. And I actually liked that. I thought that was pretty good, but there's no way that Sliver is better than Basic Instinct. So I really need to rewatch this one, but nice hard box edition right here from Studio Canal. Really nice. This is nicer than the, I think last video I did, I unboxed the Escape from New York 4K Collector's Edition from Studio Canal. This is a lot nicer than that. This is a big, nice hard box. I like this. That's some good stuff, guys. Look at that. Sharon Stone, my goodness. Take it out of the box. This is a nice digipack release right here on the inside. Really great stuff. Oh my goodness. So you got multiple booklets inside here. You got art cards. I think I just hit the mic. This is a 3-disc set. I don't think the Steelbook is a 3-disc set. So you have the 4K. You have the Blu-ray, which is probably region locked. And then you have Basic Instinct Disc 2. So I guess that's all the special features, which I don't know like what type of special features they got on this one. But look at that. Sharon Stone looks a little cold in that picture. She looks a little cold. I will say that. Let me get these art cards out of here. Look at that. Look at that. Sharon Stone in her prime. I mean, she became a mega star after this film. Like, this is directed by Paul Verhoeven. Couple years after Total Recall. She was basically like a nobody in Total Recall. And then like this movie came out and she just became like one of the biggest female stars in the world. Still my favorite role from her, I think, is The Quick and the Dead. I think she's so good in The Quick and the Dead. That's probably still my favorite from her. But you got a nice... damn, this is a good size poster, guys. And this is something that, like, unless you get on eBay, like, there's no way this is available. This is a nice thick poster. Look at that. Yeah, I don't think this one's still available at all. But it's a cool set. It's a cool set. For sure. And it's the first time I've opened it. First time I've opened it. The thing about this set is I think somebody sent this one to me. Because I had the Steelbook, and I think I got this because somebody sent it to me. That's why I got it twice, and I never opened it. But Basic Instinct, that is a nice set of Basic Instinct from Studio Canal in the UK. All right, guys, we've covered some UK stuff. Let's venture over to Australia. Okay, g'day, mate. Let's talk about I Saw the Devil from Umbrella Entertainment. I've still yet to watch this Blu-ray. What I will say, guys, is this is a Blu-ray, and you will be able to play this. At least I'm 97% sure you'll be able to play this on your regular Blu-ray player, because all the Umbrellas you can play on your regular player. Like, they'll say Region B, but they're really not. They're really not. Now, the Species set, those are Blu-rays, and you probably will need a region free for that. But, all right, let me take this out of the box. Look at that box, guys. Beautiful artwork of that. But I saw the Devil. I saw the Devil. I saw this, I think, on Netflix. And it was probably like 2016, 2017, because I had so many people recommend the movie to me. That's the slipcover, guys. And I was just like floored. Like, this movie is freaking insane. Basically, you have a serial killer. You have a cop. The serial killer does something to the cop's family. I don't want to get too deep into the details. And they're just like chasing each other and tormenting each other, like torturing each other, like the entire film. It's an entire film of chasing and torturing, and it just escalates and escalates. And just when you think it can't get any crazier, it does. It's a great film made in South Korea. And this is a really cool box set from Umbrella. Nice art cards in here. You got a nice booklet in there as well. And yeah, I need to watch this because I think there was some new special features with this release as well. but nice artwork on the slipcover. It's the same as the box set, but it's cool. I love that original poster, though. The original poster for I Saw the Devil is so freaking good. But you got some nice stuff on the inside. Nice little poster there on the inside. And this is a Blu-ray. It would have been cool if they did a 4K of this one, because I think it would have looked really good on 4K. But they did a Blu-ray, and that's okay. Sometimes, you know, sometimes a Blu-ray is just fine. Okay, it just is. All right, that's I Saw the Devil. Next up, we've got a Hitcher German media book. Oh my goodness, guys. And I'm not exactly sure like who put this out. It says Nameless on the side. But somebody sent me like a bunch of German media books. So I've got a lot of these. But this is the Hitcher right here. And I thought it'd be cool to show this one off because last year we got 2 Hitcher releases, actually 3 Hitcher releases. We got the Umbrella Blu-ray. We got the Second Sight 4K. Then we got the Warner Brothers 4K. So this is a German media book, and I believe, yes, it is a Blu-ray. So they had the Blu-ray of the Hitcher over in Germany like way before we did. But these media books are pretty cool. The back, everything's written in German. And I'm sure you have to have a region-free player to play these. Inside, though, you got the disc, and then you have the book that's actually like attached to it. Looks like it has the DVD on the inside as well. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never checked this out. You know, it's possible at some point, like maybe I'll pop these in, I'll check them out. Maybe I'll review them on the channel. I don't know where I'm going to be with this channel in like 5 to 6 years. Like it's possible at some point, like I talk about this stuff like more in depth. Because we don't know where physical media is going to be in 5-6 years. Maybe there's only like 2 new releases coming out in a month, and I don't have a lot to talk about. So I just dig deep back into the collection and pull stuff out like this. But this is a cool release. Hitcher Blu-ray media book from Germany, and I think it's Nameless is the no, it actually says Studio Canal on the back. Maybe it's Studio Canal, but I know it's Germany. All right, we got 2 more to show off. We have this really cool Invisible Man steelbook box set, and I think this is from a company called Everything Blue, and I think they're located in the UK. This was another one that it was either sent to me or I got this from where I worked back in the day. I got a lot of cool like physical media where I worked back in the day. I don't really feel like getting into the details right now, but I got some cool stuff back in those days. If you're a longtime subscriber, you remember the videos where I show that stuff off. But the Invisible Man steelbook box set, like I said, I think it's from Everything Blue. It's got a credit card on the back, so they would always include some really cool stuff in here. And I really enjoy this movie. This is a really good one that came out like right before the pandemic. Like this is one of the last movies in the theater I remember watching before everything went to crap. And yeah, this is a good one. Directed by Lee Winnell, just a really cool like different take on the Invisible Man. He tried to do the same thing recently with Wolfman. I don't think it worked to the same effect that this did, but it was a good movie as well. I didn't mind the Wolfman, but beautiful artwork on this box set. You take it out, you got the steelbook, which I think the steelbook on the inside is the same one that they released over here. I don't think the steelbook's any different, but you open it up and you have the 4K and the Blu-ray, some cool like interior artwork as well. And you have this thing right here that has a lot of different things on the inside that might be cool. They might not be cool. You got a little booklet on the inside. That's pretty cool. You also got some kind of little standee. Like this thing, if I pulled this out, I think it just like stands up. And then you got this little envelope with, I imagine, art cards on the inside. There's Elizabeth Moss. So cool stuff. But yeah, it's it's just a box set release, the steelbook inside, and a bunch of extras. Do you need all this stuff? I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. But it's cool to have sometimes. It's cool to have. So there you have it. As I fight to get all this stuff in here, I'm going to go ahead and hype up the next release that I'm going to show off. Because the next release I'm going to show off is a Second Sight release. It might be my favorite Second Sight or second favorite Second Sight release. It's a 4K release. It came out back in 2022. And it is one of my most coveted, precious items in my physical media collection. And when they announced this box set, I jumped on it so quick. Like I knew I had to have this because I just freaking love this movie. But my Drive box set from Second Sight, Drive starring Ryan Gosling, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. This was such a badass box set. Like when they announced this with the scorpion on the cover, which if you've seen the film, you know the context of the scorpion, the jacket that Ryan Gosling wears, it was just perfect. Like I was like, oh my God, I gotta have this box set release. I think like, I remember paying like with shipping from Second Sight, I remember paying almost $100 to get this. Like this was not cheap, even back when it came out. I even looked on eBay. Like I don't know what the price of this box set is now, but I do think that you can still get the standard version, the standard 4K, which is gonna have the features and all that stuff. But this box set, guys, if you want this, I think at this point in time, like you're gonna have to pay for it. But that's a shame, but you're gonna have to. Sorry, guys, you should have been there back in 2022. But look at this, guys. Look at this incredible set. You take this out. It's a big chunky set. Boom, boom. All kinds of stuff in here. I think there is, I mean, there's the actual, you know, case with the film inside. You get it on 4K and you get it on Blu-ray. Now, what's cool about the Second Sights is, yes, you have to have a region-free player to play the Blu-rays, but they usually put their features on the 4K, so you don't have to change the disc or nothing. So if you get this, you can still play the 4K and then still play all the special features. Then you got, I think this is the book that the movie's based on. So this is Drive, written by James Salis. Very cool. Like this is something I would want to read one day, though. Actually, like read. And then you got another hardback book right here with the hammer, the infamous hammer. And this has got like just a bunch of writings and stuff about the film. You got little like storyboards and stuff like that on the inside. Just like everything you could ever want. Like if you love Drive, like the movie, like everything you could ever want in terms of special features, in terms of writings, like is in this set. Like this is like the ultimate set for the ultimate Drive fan. So, I mean, does everybody need 2 books with the movies that they love, that they buy? No, but it's cool, you know? And then you got the art cards. They're nice and glossy as well, which is pretty cool. Great cast in this movie. Oscar Isaac, Ryan Gosling, the girl from Promising Young Woman, I forget her name, Christina Hendricks. Like it's such a great cast, such a great movie. Bryan Cranston. You got Albert Brooks in this movie as well. Albert Brooks in Drive. Oh my God, he's so menacing and scary in the film. Like he's so freaking good. But Drive, like, yeah, definitely. I don't know. This might be a top 10 like release in my collection. So I knew I wanted to show this one off again. Every time I got a chance to show this off, like I take it. I just love this box set. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna go. I did 7. Last video. I'm gonna do 7 this video. And yeah, we'll do a few more of these. I got enough cool stuff in the collection from overseas that I could do a couple more at least of these types of videos. But thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos, and we'll see you next time.